Sycamore Farms is a mixed vegetable on a small scale, and we also have honeybees. What makes us unique within Lambton County is, first of all, most farmers in our area are cash crop farmers, and there's very few of us that just grow small scale vegetables. And then within that niche, I think we're unique in just offering online ordering and delivery right to people's doorsteps. And we might even be the only one in our area that offers that service.
Truthfully, it started out with really some garlic. I had garlic and I kept saving it and planting it. And we kind of kept producing and growing more and more garlic. And before you knew it, there was the tomatoes and lots of other produce started happening. And then we started having extra produce. And then we started attending farmers markets and starting out there.
The way we have it set up is you can go on any time during the week to place an order, and we have set delivery days. So into Sarnia and along the river, we'll do, say, Wednesday night, and then we'll have other delivery days for different towns. And then we also offer just on-farm pickup a couple of days a week.
I think every market gardener owes a lot to Elliot Coleman and another individual, John Martin Fortier. They're people that you can kind of get their presence online. You can see them on YouTube, and they also have books, but they also really gave us a lot of inspiration how we kind of ended up going down that path of growing vegetables. There really isn't that much competition out there as far as local food, and I think with the realization of how food is grown on a global scale, the more you look into it, a lot of people I think could get freaked out about how and where their food comes from on a global scale, where, you know, if you can get that locally, it's just all around better for the environment. It's fresher, it tastes better, and there's just not enough people in Lambton County doing that kind of a service.
I think when we started, our biggest barrier was just a knowledge gap. We didn't know very much about farming or growing vegetables. Our organic matter, when we did our first soil test here, was about 2%, which is very poor for growing any crop, especially vegetables. So that was a huge barrier for us, just spending a lot of time and resources to build up that soil to a point where we can get good yields off of the area where we grow.
If you basically just kind of break ground in a sense and plant right into it, your yields, unfortunately, they're probably not going to be that great, and you might get discouraged and you might not want to do it again next year. So yeah, just take a year before we even think of growing vegetables and put a copious amount of compost down and then growing a cover crop on that.
Your whole success is based on your yields, and it all comes from the soil. So really spending the money, if you have to put in all the amendments your soil test reads or to add a lot of compost, you have to take care of your soil first.
Hi, my name is Brian Sipkins, and myself and my family, we own Sipkins Nurseries here. We are a family-owned and operated business here in Sarnia, Lambton for 32 years. And we operate a retail greenhouse, we operate a wholesale production division, as well as landscape design and install, as well as farm acreage here that is cash cropped. By having the three different areas of business, we found that when one was doing better than the other, they all kind of supported each other. And we see that even now to a greater extent, especially in the past 4 years. We've been working on our online presence, not so much for online sales, as much as a touch point with our customers, having a up-to-date website that promotes the different facets of our business, that's supplies information to our customers. We were very early in our industry developing our website, and we continue to develop it each year. With regards to online sales, we found that that was really necessary last year with COVID lockdowns, be able to pick it up in a contact-free manner. And we found that last year it really worked for people getting things they needed What it doesn't allow is that experiential shopping, coming into a garden center and really enjoying the atmosphere, the social interaction, that learning, that exchange of information. We've worked really hard on developing content that is exciting and engaging, and that was a way to get people to come in, get them excited. Yes, it helps for traffic, encouraging more people in, it helps for sales, but it really does definitely build that relationship between Sipkins Nurseries as a retailer and garden center and our customers in Sarnia, Lambton and surrounding area.
I'm David Norlos. Together with my wife, Leah, we own Copper Flats Bison, where we raise our own bison, have a herd right here on the farm, and recently also opened a farm store where we're selling our bison as well as meats and other goods from various local farms. They're not the same as a regular farm animal. They are still a wild animal. One thing that I did is several times go and help other bison farmers, especially on big days when they were gathering animals, that sort of stuff, to really learn about them and how they behave.
When we started trying to sell our niche product direct to consumers, it really just took off from there, and we sort of jumped into the farm store, but the real focus is our bison. We originally started out by getting our herd in 2018, and bison take a long time to grow, so we couldn't sell our own meat until 2020. And we originally started out by appointment only. People would message us and we'd say, yep, we come on by, and that's how they would buy it. And then soon we started just saying, okay, we're open Thursday nights. And then it ended up being, okay, we're open Saturday. The more people that found out about it, the more interest there was. And so we wanted to get a bigger space to be able to serve the people interested in our meat, but then it grew. We excel at bison, and there's farmers who excel in their areas as well. So we wanted their products in our store so that people could come and have a one-stop shop to be able to get their local meat, local eggs, local produce, and some home goods.
When we looked around at other farms that were possibly doing direct marketing, there wasn't a lot, not near as much as other areas. So there was a great opportunity there with that. One of the big opportunities too with bison is that they are a niche product. There's not many of them around, so that really helped us to get started as well.
If anybody wanted to jump into the bison or the farm store, we definitely recommend finding a community that does something similar, just to learn from their experience. And the bison community has been amazing to be able to share the resources and the information that they have.
Find an area that is underserviced that you can fill. It definitely helps having a niche product to market. Sometimes they take more work and more investment, and it's a little more risky, but people want a new experience and to be able to try something and learn something. And you also get the enjoyment of teaching people.
We have so much interesting and dynamic sides to our business that it does keep it exciting for me, someone who's been in the business for many years, and for our staff and for our customers.
We're doing something positive for our community and what we're doing. And within agriculture, like, there's so many sectors and segments, and that's been something I think my mind has been blown with how many directions and how many crops and different avenues you can go through with agriculture. You know, if everybody's going out and digging for gold, maybe you should start making the shovels. It can be a really good asset being different.